Are you a person trying to get wider and thicker arms? Maybe you're a person trying to get bigger arms, but it's not happening right. Don't worry, and it's because you're concentrating on the wrong areas. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into 6 exercises that will help you get wider and thicker arms, so don't miss out. At the end of this video, you're going to be surprised. When you build bigger bicep stands width, they're going to look great from the side, however awkward from the frontal view. Here's some tips for you to change that. Give a more focus on pumps rather than presses. It's one of the important tips for building bigger arms. A considerable percentage of people, especially beginners, mistake focusing on presses when they exercise their arms. They'll help you burn some calories, but it won't help build any muscle. You're concentrating on your biceps and forearms regularly. If your arms aren't widening, it's because you're not focusing on the appropriate muscles, your triceps. And unfortunately, most people repeat the same joint bicep curling exercises thinking and believing they will get their dream arms. Still, they do not realize that it's simply not true. And also, it will only aim at one part of your bicep, which will help that part to grow more significantly, but it will never allow them to achieve their arms grow wider. It's because focusing on one part is not enough. Your biceps appearance is not determined by just one muscle. You know that your biceps have 2 parts, 2 heads, including long head on the outside and the inside of your arm, making the peak and the following short lead on the inside, which helps provide thickness. We have another muscle called the brachialis, which is also another often overlooked muscle. It is one of the most crucial muscles that are responsible for the width and thickness. It sits right behind the long head of the bicep, and it's hidden under your bicep and also forms a front angle. The belly brachialis protrudes from the side of your arms. And that's why training this in the right way will help you increase your width's growth. And in this video, we will make sure that you people get the proper training to target brachialis to get broader and thicker arms. Number 6. Concentration curl. Studies have proved that this is one of the most effective bicep exercises. Now we'll look at concentration curls. First, at the end of a flat bench with legs open in a V shape. Then grip a dumbbell with one hand. Lean forward slightly with your palms facing the center. Rest your elbow on the inside of your thigh. Then for stability, rest your other hand or elbow on the other tight. Curl the weight slowly towards your shoulder at this time. And you should keep your upper body still, with your palm facing your shoulder, and the curl after lifting and turning your wrist. Then you have to pause for a minute, and this will allow your bicep to feel that effort and then slowly lower the number. Keep this in mind that until your final repetition, don't rest it on the floor. Repeat number 12 to number 15 times, then switch arms. Number 5. Hammer curl. It's a hammer curl bar, also known as a tricep bar. This exercise has to be done with a barbell. First, begin the activity. You have to load up the bar and hold it with a neutral grip in the center of the bar. Then you have to lean slightly forwards and stand up, keeping your elbows fixated to your sides. You have to curl the bar up towards your chest. After that, squeeze your biceps for a second until you reach the pinnacle of the concentration, before slowly lowering the barbell and repeating for reps. Because we're using our barbell, we should go heavy, as this will prevent you from swinging backwards to build momentum for each repetition. Also, make sure you're not cheating by moving your elbows forwards and not using shoulder strength, as this will not affect your brachialis. It means that curling your hands in a neutral pronated position rather than the common stipulated position will target your brachialis very clearly. Number 4. Wrist curls. Wrist curls work on the inner muscle of your forearms. To perform this exercise, 1. Straddle a bench and rest your forearms on top of it with your wrists and hands hanging over the end. Use an underhand grip to hold the barbell and stabilize your elbows by locking your knees against them. Bend your wrists forward to lower the weight down slowly towards the floor. Once you reach your limit, loosen your grip to allow the weights to roll down out of your palms, with your fingers supporting it. Wait a few seconds, then roll the weights back up as far as possible without lifting the forearms. Here we go for our next exercise. Please make sure that you don't miss this one. In this exercise, you can compare this with a hammer curl. Number 3. Crossbody hammer curl. Here also we use the exact neutral hand placement. As the alternating crossbody hammer curl, we have to use dumbbells rather than the fancy bar for this workout. You need 2 dumbbells. First, you have to hold the dumbbell in a neutral position at your sides. To put more constrained tension in your bronchiales, you have to lean forward slightly, which will take you out of the movement. Next, you have to curl the dumbbell up. Here you will curl the dumbbell up, but differently than coming straight up for a regular hammer curl. You have to go across your body, aiming to bring the dumbbells to your opposite pec. After this, slowly lower the dumbbells back down, then repeat the same thing on the other side, alternating back and forth reps. So we're coming to an end. We sure do hope you love this. It's a beginning for you to target your arms. Number 2. Tricep kickback. So let's look at how you do it. You can do this exercise by using one arm at a time. First, hold a dumbbell in each hand with your palms facing inward. Bend your knees slightly, then hinge forward at your waist, keeping your back straight and core engaged until your upper body is almost parallel to the floor. Bend your elbows with your arms close to your side. And because of this, dumbbells come up alongside the side of your chest. Then slowly straighten your forearms, keeping your upper arm still. Hold this for a second, then bend your elbows until the dumbbells are in the starting position, close to your chest. If you're using one arm at a time, rest for a minute, then switch arms and repeat. And finally, number 1, rope up and down. We do this using a cable machine and the rope attachment. We have seen the most of the guys perform this exercise by gripping the rope with a neutral hand position, and then curling the rope up and down. But it will be more effective to do it either using one at a time or an inclined plane, because that will once again allow you to come across your body. So to perform this exercise, please follow these easy steps. With one arm, you would use the same rope attached, but only grab it with one hand. Then you would curl it across your body, aiming to bring the rope to your opposite pec, just like we did with the dumbbells before. On the other hand, if you want to do this simple exercise on an incline, you would raise the pulley high and lay back on a bench that sets about a 30-degree angle. Then with the elbows extended, you hold the ends of the rope in a neutral position. And then you would curl to the string towards your face. Repeat this 10 times. I'm sure you got a perfect idea about targeting your arms to make them thicker and wider. Above all of this, the most important thing is eating healthy. Eat the right things. Protein fuels muscle growth. So you're going to need to increase your protein intake significantly to build your muscle size and width. If you're not already consuming protein-rich diet, make sure you start adding healthy proteins like meat, eggs, and yogurt into a daily diet. So that's all for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. We hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.